Hey guys, this is Hero Comics, Alan, aka also known as Hero Comics, coming here to kind of do a little rant, a bit of a rant, a little update as well. But yeah, still, it's definitely gonna be a rant as well. But let's see here. Basically, I over the past week, or past few weeks actually, I've been having to deal with this test in these classes I'm taking that are job related, and basically, we've been having issues where basically I've been, doing the practice test. I've been doing the book, I read the book, doing the practice tests in the book, and then doing the practice tests online when I go to my job to take the test to see how I'm doing. And for the past few weeks, I haven't scored high enough to pass. Go on to the next thing. Last week, I got a 79. I need 80 to pass, right? I was thinking, okay, this week, and then my mom was like, okay, we worked out a new studying plan where I would study 3 hours a day, every day, basically from 6, it was like, yeah, it was 7 to 9. 7 to 9 in the evening. I would instead, which I would Monday through Thursday, I would study. I would go, I would hang out, put on a let's play, and listen to that while reading through this chapter that the test was on. Every day from 7 to 9, and then 10 o'clock I basically wind down, and around 11 or so I go to bed. This has basically caused all kinds of issues where I can't really post as much as I used to, but the cool thing is, on the plus side, it's made so I can have more time to create things to post when I can post. I can post on Friday on the weekends, or Friday night and Friday afternoon and the weekends, basically, because I take the test on Friday, and then when I go to work, and then I come home and I can hang out for the rest of the day because it's definitely everything's all good. So we did this. I did this for a week. This is my first week doing this. I taking a test. I thought I thought I was getting it, and I actually am getting it in the book. Okay, the A plus book. Let me get this thing for you. Yeah, yeah. This book. Oh, sorry. This book right here. This big old massive guy right here. Okay. There's tests in each chapter. At the end of each chapter of this book, I'm chapter 11 right now, and I am doing well in those chapters. Put this down here. I am doing well in those tests. In that test, the last time I took the test, I read through the chapter and did the test before I did the practice test online, and got all the questions right this time. Studying worked. The knowledge is getting in and finally be able to come out, and it's awesome and it's wonderful. Then I took the practice test, and the last time I got 79 on that, I was thinking, okay, if I get something else, another question right, then I get 80 points. So I went through, did my stuff. I did definitely change a few answers, thinking, hey, maybe I'll get more than just 80, if I change a few answers, maybe if I can, let's try again. And I'm pretty sure I got some more. I got some that I got wrong last time right. Apparently I got some that I got right last time wrong, But anyway, I went through this stuff and got those legal questions done. Then came the annoying virtual labs, which are basically, they're trying to be like, they're basically saying, okay, here's how they have a scenario. You're a part-time computer, repairman, or working at a shop or something, and someone brings your computer, you need to do this thing or that thing, and I'm like, okay, I'll go with it, and then I do this stuff, and it's supposed to be teaching you how to do things, practically and all. So I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So they get on these guys, and we're doing them. And I'm doing them and everything, and then we get to this one that I really don't like, because basically you got stuff, and then I realized what's going on after doing this test. I realized what was going on. Okay, there's a little bit of a Kobayashi Maru thing happening with this test. There's a little bit of weirdness with it, because basically I went through all this stuff and did all this stuff, and I there was like the question about the floppy drive. There was a question. There's two questions that there's two things about this that I really don't like. This test I don't like at all. And one of them is about basically they say, hey, you know how this chapter is about hard drives? Like you read about PATA drives and SATA drives and SCSIs, SCSIs, and SSDs, and you read about those, right? You read about those. Well, here's a question about here's a assignment, not just a question, an assignment involving floppy drives. Yes, you're gonna have to install a floppy drive and do this stuff that was not in this chapter. Have fun. I'm like, how's that fair? It's like, it's like, hello, hello. Like, okay, let's just do it. So I did it. That's the other thing is the last time I did that, I got 50% because I plugged everything in like I was supposed to, or at the time thought I was supposed to, and I got, then I got to the software portion of it, right? And I'll be right back. I gotta go take my phone. Be right back. Okay, that was Time Warner Cable calling, saying that they need our money so they can continue our services. That's a rant for a whole nother episode. But anyway, back in the position here. Anyway, so I was thinking, hey, I was doing really good. I was thinking I was doing really good, and and it's like, okay, I'll do the thing. Last time what happened was when I got my 89, when I got my 79, I said, hey, I'm going to, I basically got the hardware all set up. The software wasn't working. It wouldn't detect or something, but I got the hardware set up. I was like, I'm moving on. Next question, So I moved on and did all the other things, and I got 79. Okay? So that was 50%. I got 50% score for that floppy drive test. Floppy drive part of the virtual console thing. And I was thinking, okay, and basically I'm thinking maybe it's a bonus test. Maybe it's a bonus question, I guess, but still, it's super annoying. But anyway, this time I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe if I work harder at it, then I'll get a better score. So instead of just plugging in the hardware, I plugged in the hardware, looked at the software, tried to find out, went to the BIOS, tried to figure out what's going on with it, and it wouldn't work. And I was like, okay, did everything it said to do, didn't work. So I was like, wait, let's try to find something what was going on here. Looked around, looked again, and basically found, basically thought, it was not working. I was thinking, okay, there's this glitch. It keeps happening over and over and over again. Unlike that, there's this other glitch that I had to deal with, a while ago, where, some things happen in the virtual console, which is supposed to be like real life. Annoying stuff. So I was like, you know what? Forget it, this glitch. Let's see if I can work around it. Made it disk A, moved on, made it up here as disk A, and moved on. Thinking, okay, they wanted a disk B, but it's disk A. I actually got to appear, though, to be detected by a computer. So that would be even more than 50%, or so I thought. Then when I moved on and got a 74. 74. Where's it? Let's look at me. 74. I thought 79 was bad. 74. It turns out, though, I found out later after I did it. Oh, yeah. There's not just that question. It was also some of the questions I basically, changed, maybe guessed a little bit with. And also, there's the fact that usually what happens when I go there, I realize there's a bit of rushing involved in some of this, unfortunately. Because basically what happens is I usually go there, I read through the material, that takes a few hours, read through the chapter, that takes a few hours, then I have lunch, then I come back and then do the test before it's time to go. So I might have to change that or something because this is bullcrap. Because basically what happened was, with these two things, okay, there's like the floppy drive is the worst because this doesn't even need to be on that test. Well, the second worst is this stuff called SCSI or SCSI, which is, or they pronounce it SCSI, but basically it's a technology back from the 70s that somehow kept going because I guess it's faster than anything else even today. Kept being ramped up, whatever. SATA, I heard, is making strides toward conquering, beating it. I look forward to that. Anyway. But still, it's important on the real test. So I went on there and basically I learned. The issue is